Hey, you guys, welcome or welcome back. This is going to be part two to Rich Homie Dre. Everything I say is alleged. I could be spot on, picking up rumors, or I could be wrong. Um, so y'all let me know because I seen someone in the comments say that Dre just changed his name to Rich Homie Dre, and I know that he released a song shortly after Quan's passing, but like, has he been a rapper? You know what I mean? Like, has he been rapping? What is his talent? Can he rap? So yeah, I was just curious about that because that's something that's been kind of running through my mind throughout the last couple of weeks or whatnot. Just like, is this something new for you? Um, but all right, yeah, I'll be right with you. All right, so can't remember everything that we talked about yesterday, so we just kind of gonna go with the flow. And if we ask some of the same questions, that's cool. Um, Dre. Show me Dre's honest, genuine thoughts and feelings towards Amber. How does Dre honestly, genuinely feel about and towards Amber Kwan's BM? Show me Dre's thoughts and feelings towards her. Okay, so I'm getting a bit of cold energy, but again, this energy could represent just her being Kwan's BM. I do feel like they have some type of conflict going on right now, um, or just distancing themselves from each other. Let's dig a little deeper. I'm seeing acknowledgement of him being aware of something here. We're going to dig deeper on that in a second. When it comes to Amber, he's acknowledging him being aware of something here. Um, hmm. So again, this energy of maybe not communicating as much until this situation kind of dies down. Um, let's get another deck. So this could be him acknowledging that he's aware that she has another lover, maybe, or this could even be, acknowledging that Quan has multiple women or both. But let's see what we can get out of this deck. But it does feel like they're in cahoots on one level or another. Regret, doubt, and surrender, judgment. Let's ask another question or ask it a different way. What has been Dre's and Amber's relationship? What has it been like over the years? So have they been cool? Are they able to talk to each other or whatnot? I think we asked this previously. I did record a few videos I end up deleting, but so I get confused. Like, did I ask that? But so what has their relationship been like over the years, Dre and Amber? But, you know, I do get this common theme again of them like venting to each other about Quan and things like that. So they may have similar, at points, has similar thoughts and feelings towards Quan. And they vented to each other about it or whatnot. The lovers keep popping up, but that's not always necessarily about a relationship or romantic. It's about a choice. It's like the Two of Swords, crossroads type of energy is making a choice. So let's clarify. It may have been a time, even if that time is now, where they maybe weren't seeing eye to eye or didn't necessarily get along, but maybe were cordial. But let's clarify. Tell me more about Amber and Dre's relationship over the years. Again, I am seeing them being in cahoots in terms of, I feel like, planning and plotting against Quan. It's showing me near future energy with contracts and maybe feeling like Quan is walking away from family and that he's only focused on him, and that's their perception, right? One more. And to be honest, y'all, I'm not necessarily sold on who she could have been sleeping with. This could have just been somebody outside of the story as it is right now. But I do again see them plotting. Like they're looking at him as a problem and they're coming up with a solution to be deceptive, to plot, or whatever. But I am getting a bit of promiscuous energy, for lack of a better term, when it comes to Dre and Amber. But again, this could just be his awareness that she had somebody else. Show me lovers. What's the choice here? What's lovers representing? Nope, flip back over. Yeah, the choice is to solve their problem, which is Quan, allegedly. He's making our life miserable. He's making the wrong decisions. He's trying to leave us behind. We need to come up with a solution. That's the vibes. Anything else before we move on? Yeah. And the vibes here, ooh. Like I said previously, I don't know if he was like trying to get them out the house or, it's showing me a lot of different energies and conversations and circumstances that lead up to endings. So all could be true, none could be true, some could be true, but it's showing me a lot of different contributing factors for there to be discourse between multiple people here, specifically Dre, Amber, and Quan. That's who we're talking about now. We will look at Amber and Quick individually. I'm gonna try to get at least part one for Amber out today as well. But yeah, so that again, choice, that decision, that problem solving energy is here with the devil. So again, and this could be a relationship, it could be celebration, it could be a house or whatever. Many multiple energies. Justice, also again, that problem solving energy, that balance in the scales, that karma, if you will, especially what is here with this devil. But again, him holding them down, him being their problem, something that's holding them back. And then again, making a solution to, finding a solution, deciding to find some type of solution here. So I am seeing a possibility that maybe they could have been romantically involved, but I'm not really sold on that, y'all. So, sometimes I'm uncertain about stuff, and that's okay. But it seems like some of their worries or the extent of their worry was in their imagination. They were being paranoid, if you will. Yeah, fear, adversity. So we got imagination, humor, adversity, fear, love, and happiness with denial. So they were fearful to an extent that probably wasn't. Oh, I didn't see that. To an extent that probably wasn't the truth. That wasn't the whole truth, or they're seeing it from their perspective, being in fear. I'm used to this, and how I'm going to do this, and all of that kind of unfolding. And then they're feeding off each other, bouncing, and making their paranoia even stronger. But yeah, envy, grief, patience. What's back here? Peace, doubt. Okay. Show me Dre and Amber's interactions with one another the night that Quan passed away. Whatever night that be. Show me Amber and Dre's interactions, conversations with one another. That damn devil keep popping through every time I shuffle. Um, the night that Quan passed away. What was their interactions between Dre and Amber? Show me the interactions between Dre and Amber. Show me the interactions between Dre and Amber the night that Quan passed away. Show me the interactions between Dre and Amber the night Quan passed away. Okay, again, I am seeing some people hanging around. I am seeing some celebration. What's back here? Dude, that is crazy. All right, to me. Okay, so look, y'all. This is them ignoring Quan or feeling a way about Quan. We can use this energy to apply in multiple different spots in this thought process, in this interaction. Wounded warrior could also be Quan, but this also could be them feeling guarded and, against Quan. The devil, again, something holding you back, something holding you down. Also could be obsession, could be drugs. The moon is fears, is secrets, is things that's hidden. We can say this is representing the pill, allegedly. Could be representing anything. Opportunity, finances, stability. And then we have the cup. Could be representing the lean. Allegedly, maybe, possibly. Also, Ace of Cups are emotions, so it could be love or whatever. But we putting in what makes more sense at this point from our current understanding. And then we have the Empress, the baby mama. The Empress is also receiving things as well as fertility and things like that. But I feel like this is them interacting and they have something to do with whatever was in the lean. Like from day one, I've been saying it's something in the cup. And I could be wrong. It could just be the pill being laced, but that's how I'm currently viewing it. So let's clarify. All right, so what we actually have out here is, again, some equal give and take. This is two people involved. I'm viewing it as two people with having their own part in the situation, if you will. One more for that one. Again, this is showing me awareness. See, look at that. Like, it keeps coming out so clear. They both are aware of what's going on, allegedly. They both are being deceptive, exacting their own judgment or karma or whatever the case is. Were aware of what was going on with Quan when he was laid out, allegedly. This is cooperation. They cooperated together to be deceptive in some way, shape, or form. Again, justice. Strategy, all of that. But yeah, so again, they made a conscious decision. To me, that Knight of Pentacles here, that slow movement, that analyzing, that questioning, but it's here with timing. And so again, the Knights are slow, especially the Knight of Pentacles, slow in a very conniving way, like they took their time to get some type of help. Again, the decision is to do nothing, that it will be better off for them not to do anything. So let's say, for example, that they had absolutely nothing to do. They did not know that it was laced. They didn't know what was going on. What I can say is, to me, it appears that they seen him and knew that he needed help. So Say they didn't have nothing to do with why he was sick. They still made a conscious decision, allegedly, not to do anything because it will be beneficial to them. Yeah. So let's see. Tell me more about the interactions between. So it's like one handing off to the other, or they're both having their part in it. Um, Allegedly, all alleged. Tell me more about their interactions with each other, Amber and Dre, the night that Quan passed away. Indecision, worry, again, jealousy, envy. We keep ending on peace, doubt, and humor. Indecision, again, is that crossroads, that decision making. I know it says indecision, maybe it is. And that could be when to call or if to call or whatever. Then we have worry here, humor, and doubt. Envy with success. Okay. Let me think. Why did Dre seem so I don't know. I don't want to say that because I don't want to make a judgment on that necessarily. Like we said, we all can acknowledge that people grieve differently. So I don't want to just use that as, you know. Let's say, how was Dre feeling? What was he thinking? What was going on within him while the paramedics were there, while the police was questioning him? What was his thoughts and feelings throughout that? What was on his mind? What was on his mind? I am seeing sadness and regret. What was going on in Dre's mind while the police and paramedics was there working on Quan? I guess I will take that, Justice. Okay. Let's go ahead and clarify. I think I want to use a different deck this time to clarify. If this is the first video of mine that you have seen, you're just now coming across the channel, there are a lot of other readings on here about Quan, amongst a lot of other readings in general about celebrities, world readings, lots of predictions. So check it out if you're interested. Okay. So in his head, he didn't want to reveal too much information. That's how it's coming up. Why the regret and sadness? One more. It is kind of coming off like shock. It's kind of coming off surreal. And so in his efforts to allegedly cover up how he felt, it's almost like he didn't want his grief or sadness to come off as guilt. So maybe that's why his emotions weren't shown in a way that the general public would accept. But he was trying to mask guilt, and that's the way it came across, like, if that makes sense. So he tried to stuff it down. So he was trying to convince, it's coming off like him trying to convince the police, like, or cover up the fact that there was a physical altercation. In my opinion, that's how it's coming across. So let's get one more for that. And yeah, I wanted to ask about the car as well. I don't know if he was trying to, because what I'm seeing is like a sheep herder trying to get the sheep in a certain way. So I don't know if his movements were kind of like trying to keep them away from a certain place or keep their attention off a certain thing. That's the kind of vibe it's given. That's a lot, but we'll see what they are. Okay. And maybe even, like we said previously, the cup, the drugs, or whatever it was, getting rid of that. And that could be attributed to that young lady as well that came through, but I'm not sure. We'll be right back. On one part of the body cam, you can see Dre outside of the garage going to a vehicle. So let's just ask about that. What was going on the body cam where we saw, but you know, the police was right there with the body cam. So you kind of think like, maybe he's not doing too much, or why are they letting him go into the vehicle, or why are they letting them just move? It's just weird. So we can't necessarily trust that the police was doing their job, if you will. I don't know, but let's see. What was Dre doing in the car in that moment in the body cam video? What was he doing? What was he doing? What was Dre doing by the car, in the car? What was he doing in the car? What was Dre doing in the car? On that part in the body cam, what was Dre doing in the car? Now it's giving me Russian energy. Rush, like somebody's rushing, frantic, obviously on high alert, emotions everywhere. But then, I don't know, let's see. He was hiding something. He was getting rid of something, allegedly. Try to make yourself scarce as well. But, you know, that's, I guess, something maybe was left behind. Maybe he's seen something at the last minute, because from what we've seen, that's what they were doing. That's some of what they were doing before they called the police. But yeah, trying to make yourself scarce as well. Yeah, but it's coming off like he was hiding something. But it's showing, yeah, drugs again. Again, I still feel like there was a handoff. So I don't know what part, I don't know the time frame. I didn't look at the stamp at what time that was. And if that was before the young lady that was seen leaving or what, because I am seeing a counterpart here, possibly. So yeah, I feel like a handoff, but then yeah, it's highlighting a relationship or a partnership, a handoff, possibly. Yeah, I feel like there was something maybe left behind or something. I don't know. I still feel like something was there that needed to be getting rid of. Um, okay. Okay, I think this may be our final question. Well, maybe one or two more questions. Tell me again, how does Dre feel currently about and towards his brother Quan? How does Dre feel currently about his brother Quan? Oh, I know another question we can ask. But let's do this. Oh, something was turned over in there. It is coming off like it's still some unresolved energy here. It's like should have just gave me what I wanted type of vibes to me. Maybe it's a few things he wish he would have said or could have said, but it's kind of coming off. Let's act like, what did Dre want from Quan? Let's just see what comes out with that. What did Dre want from his brother Quan? What did Dre want from his brother Quan? Just in general, I want you to be more open. I want you to be happy. I want you to help me with this, just like whatever comes out. So that's what we're looking for. What did Dre want from Quan? What did Dre want from his brother 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 Quan? Okay, I am seeing a contract maybe, but it's showing that on some level, maybe Quan was again thinking about distancing himself, or he was kind of being low key. He wanted them to be happy like they used to be, or be like a family. That he wanted to go into calm waters with his brother. So let's see what's beneath the surface. You know, he wanted to be treated as an equal. Tell me more. He wanted him to give him an opportunity or a chance. We will dig deeper on that and see what that is. But it's coming off phony though for some reason. You know, Dre wanted the opportunity to be his own man, to make his own money. He just wanted to be put in position possibly. But again, it's coming off like I wish that we would have came to a middle ground on something here. Maybe he wasn't, again, I see some travel here possibly. And maybe Dre wasn't invited or something like that. Let's look at this money deck and see what this Ace of Pentacles is. Tell me more about what Dre wanted when it comes to this Ace of Pentacles. Maybe he kept on saying, I got you, and it kind of keeps getting cut off. What is this? Opportunity. Just one or two cards. One more. Gave us three. Unfulfilled. Gossip, which is the Seven of Swords, so that's like deception. And then good fortune. Opportunity may come to where you can showcase your talent. So he was looking for an opportunity to showcase his talent and be in a position to, again, be his own man and not have to ask Quan or depend on Quan to do woo woo woo. Okay. And then let's do this deck. So it could have been some broken promises from Quan towards Dre from Quan's perception. Then we got one more question, and then we're going to be done with this one. Make sure y'all please do hit the like button. Watch the other parts because your questions might already be answered. What's really driving you? True motives and breaking free. Like I said, there was phony energy here on some level. Water codes, ancient wisdom, the intelligence is within you. So he wanted the game, maybe, again, and wanted to be put in position to get where he wants to go on his own on some level. Making waves, momentum is building, it's your time achievement. So he wanted to be on his brother level. Owl of Avalon, healing, returning to wholeness, transformation again, leading right on to I want to have my own name. And then stagnant waters, feeling stuck, a call for shifts, flow, and change. So again, that's showing Quan changing from Dre perception, and also Dre feeling like he wasn't getting anywhere when it comes to his goals. Okay, let's pause it so we can do this last question. Okay, so what can we see from Dre in the coming? What can we see from around towards surrounding Dre in the upcoming days, weeks, and months? What can we see coming towards, surrounding, and from Dre upcoming days, weeks, and months? What can we see? Oh, whoa, what in the... So we do see some incoming energy when it comes to career. It's here with the Tower. The Four of Cups pop this way, but maybe that's coming from quiet to making a little noise. But, the Tower is, could either be good or bad. But we're going to clarify. But I do see some work here. I do see some finances. It's making me feel like somebody's being real flashy, like showing their rings and their coat. Or something like that. I don't know. Coming off flashy, arrogant type vibes. But I'm hearing that Beyonce and Nicki Minaj song, Feeling Myself. All right. Show me this, or what we can see coming towards from surrounding. I do see him. I don't know if this is his baby mama. I don't know if he got kids, but the Empress is here, and I see some people hanging out and celebrating and chilling. Why the Tower? Oh, we see some big things popping here. We got victory, we got happiness, we got celebration, we got multiple things here. But some of these things could be illusion. Some of these things could be, it could look like it's going well, but maybe it necessarily doesn't turn out well in the end. Show me this Eight of Pentacles. Some hidden moves here. But again, I am seeing this being new opportunities. Then why the Four of Cups, though? But he's still somebody. I don't know if he's tricking somebody, or he's being tricked, or this is just the manipulation that it took to get to this position. But it's almost like he got a partnership with somebody. I don't know if this is this female or somebody else here, but it don't seem like, I don't know. Let me see. I don't know if this is a new car as well, or he could be on the road again. It's almost like he's taking things that was meant for Quan. Kind of like swapping energy, if you will, on some level. Let's do this deck real quick, and we'll do finance deck, and that'll be it. Ooh, I'm running out of time. Can we just get one or two here? One more. We got ease, being open to change, go with the flow of life. It is looking real easy breezy for the most part. Towards the end, it's a little iffy. The mist, trust your inner compass, be led from within. So I don't know if his inner compass is another person, but they might be a little bit deceptive here. Okay, we'll take partnership, like I said. Some type of partnership here. Student, so he's having a mentor in the underworld. Find unconventional ways to explore new sources of income, sex, death, hidden knowledge, probing into the mysteries of life. So it's some vision shady energy here. Near future spirituality is here. I don't know if he's displaying some spirituality, but this partnership doesn't look like it's going to work out for Dre in the long run. No denial. All right, y'all. Later.